our hands, and when I say our hands, I mean the church's hands, they reflect his hands through the sending process. God works with his church to send his people. And I know I'm going to tread on some toes, so just pull them in. I love them, okay? All right. I know that we're in a time where the non-denominational thing is the cool thing, right? Now listen. I'm not trying to beat up non-denominationals. There's a lot of reasons that people pursue a non-denominational church. There's reasons. But one of the big dangers that we have in the critique of the church is to buy into this idea that denominations inherently are evil. People have been sold this line about how denominations are divisions in the body of Christ, and denominations are, just man-made and all these different things. I don't even have time to argue all of that, but what you do need to know is within denominations that God upholds, there is the vetting process for ordination. There is the accountability of ministers. That's the reason and purpose behind having a denomination. It's not just so that you can have a church with a style. That's totally different. And in fact, let me draw you into this world just for a second. What they won't tell you is most denominations don't control the churches. Most denominations just control the pastors. Now, whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, that's not what I'm trying to argue here. But what I want you to know is that denominations are there for the oversight of those who are in this office. Because when you are in a spot where you're leading people, it can get very easy to lose your way and to think that everyone serves your purpose. Denominations are there to remind ministers, you are not the end-all, be-all. And the biblical idea of what we see in denominations, the biblical idea of what is happening in Antioch is that the church recognizes that Saul and Barnabas are to be set aside. And so the church is part of making sure that they are sent, meaning that the church will pray for them, the church will support them, the church will be behind them, and the church will affirm them.